Hello everyone. A bassist of a band can often be overlooked and not be considered a viable asset to some people. There are many bassists that define this notion, but there is one bassist that defies this notion to the extreme, with his distinct, unique bass playing style that you can only identify with him. There is no one like him before and even after. He is Les Claypool of Primus. Primus is one of my favorite bands, and I'm pretty happy that I'm doing this video due to that. Also, another reason why I'm looking forward to doing this video is because Les Claypool has a really interesting way he plays the bass, and I like to talk about people that have a unique style to their craft. Before we start talking about his bass playing style and why he is one of the greatest bassists, let's get into his backstory first. Les Claypool is an American musician, singer, songwriter, producer, author, director, and actor. He is best known as the founder, lead singer, bassist, primary songwriter, and only continuous member of the funk metal band Primus. He was born on September 29th, 1963, in Richmond, California, U.S., and was raised in El Sabante, California, in a working-class family of auto mechanics. His birth name is Leslie Edward Claypool. Les decided to become a bass player, pursuing the instrument from the age of 14. He went to school with and was a friend of guitarist Kirk Hammett, later of Metallica fame. After the death of Cliff Burton in 1986, Hammett encouraged Les to audition for Metallica as Cliff's successor. He ultimately didn't get the job, either because he was too good or was too weird. Depends upon who you ask. In the mid-1980s, Primus began as Primate. The group were forced to change their name after a month when a band called Primates threatened legal action over the similarity of their name. When Primus first formed, it had Les on bass, Todd Hoth on guitar, and various drummers, most notably Jay Lane. Todd and Jane left shortly thereafter to pursue other projects. Les replaced them with guitarist Larry Lalonde and drummer Tim Alexander. In 1990, the band released their first debut album, Frizzle Fry, and released singles for John the Fisherman and Too Many Puppies. With a music video featuring Kirk Hammett, a studio album, and a tour with Jane's Addiction, Primus's popularity grew to the point where they attracted attention from Interscope Records, who signed them in 1990, and the rest is history. Getting into Les's musical influence and style of bass playing, Les is influenced by Larry Graham of Sly and the Family Stone / Graham Central Station, Chris Squire of Yes, Tony Levin of King Crimson / Peter Gabriel, Roger Waters of Pink Floyd, Geddy Lee of Rush, Paul McCartney of the Beatles, Geezer Butler of Black Sabbath, Bootsy Collins of James Brown / Parliament Funkadelic, Stanley Clarke of Return to Forever, John Paul Jones of Led Zeppelin, and The Residents. Les has lifted much of his vocal and music style from The Residents. Les Claypool's bass playing is well known for being distinctive, which, aside from being quite dominant in the majority of his music, also includes the use of several unusual techniques, such as mixing tapping, flamenco-like strumming, whammy bar bends, slap bassing, and guitar-like chording. He has also made prominent use of Kyler bass tremolo vibrato system, as well as effects such as fuzz boxes and envelope filters. For most of his career, he has used 4-string guitar basses, but has experimented with extended range basses, most notably 6-string models. The styles of music he plays are alternative metal, funk metal, progressive rock, experimental rock, and thrash metal. With less of his musical influence and styles listed down already, let's get into the final part of this video, which is the influence that Les and Primus have had on music. Primus was a big influence on the last major rock/metal movement, which was nu metal. They influenced bands such as Korn, Limp Bizkit, Deftones, Incubus, Pressure 425, and Playmo. One thing that is off topic but relates to Primus in a way is that lead guitarist of Primus, Larry Lalonde, was a part of the death metal band Possessed, which is argued by some to be the first death metal band, depending upon who you ask. Some people would argue that Death were the first death metal band, but either way, he was part of one of the earliest death metal bands, so therefore he is also a very big influence on music, particularly death metal and all of its derivative forms, but I digress. Well, we're at the end of this video, and if you like this video, then make sure you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. I'm Von Wesley, and have a good day.